It's either you take the risk now and fucking just send it, or spend the rest of your life thinking, fuck, like what if I did?
Welcome to the video, boys. This is going to be straight value. Me and Darcy here have done combined $1 million in revenue for organic dropshipping in just the past year alone.
Less than
a year. So yeah, we just wanted to come on here, give you some unfiltered advice that no one else is talking about on YouTube. No one else is teaching you guys. So we're just gonna go off by answering some questions, top common questions that I've been asked in my Discord community and on Instagram. So yeah, let's get into it. And the first question is, how do we bring products to the market? And to really understand this question, we have to think, well, how do we bring products to the market? That would be our burner, right? And the problem that most people have is their burner is optimized to see other dropshippers' content.
Yeah, it's not same repetitive bullshit, same cycles, 3-2-1 method, prototype, AI stitch clips, black hat stitch clips, MRR.
Just keep listing it, bro. AI slop, just everything, bro.
Yeah.
Guilt trip. That's what your burner is optimized to. We have to completely flip that mindset of trying to find other dropshippers' products and flip it to seeing UGC content, real brands, brands that just look good, and you could actually like find the products yourself and run them before any dropshippers go onto them.
Yeah, just by interacting with brands like that, it's just destined to pop up on your feed. Yeah. And a lot of brands, like nowadays, everyone knows, like say, think of Gymshark, the Oodie started out as dropshipping.
Manscaped.
As well, Manscaped. Even big dogs in Australia, like the Beef CEO running Gym Rat Jerky. Yeah. Like, I mean, he's a bit more open that it's like dropshipped, but you know, I don't know. No, he isn't dropshipped at the moment, but maybe he started out dropshipping.
Not sure.
Because I think he like fulfills shit himself.
Yeah. Well, at the end of the day,
Anyways,
everything starts dropshipping, and then you just customize it over time, and then it just becomes a brand, and then everyone goes, "Oh my god, you own a brand." It's like, yeah, but it all started as dropshipping. That's kind of our intention.
Yeah.
We find these brandable products that have potential to scale with organic, and then we can, get all our systems optimized, and run it up like at a fat scale, and it can turn into a full long-term brand rather than this pump and dump method, which everyone's running. But yeah,
which just isn't something that will last long-term, or even if it does, it's most likely, not all, but most likely isn't something that you can turn into a respected community and brand, right?
Yeah. So to basically answer the question, we just have to change our mindset from what are we looking for in our burner? Are we looking for dropshipping products, or are we looking for brandable products? And if you start interacting and liking with brandable products, well, you're going to get brandable products on your burner, and then you have a high chance of bringing a product to the market because it's not being run by a dropshipper, and you're a dropshipper, so you can outcompete this other brand that's running it easily.
But what does a branded product look like to you if you're looking for it on your burner? Then
if I'm looking
I'm
looking for a branded product, it's not going to be like a dropshipping concept. It's not going to be a 3-2-1 or one of these products. It's going to be a product that has a nice, like, high perceived value, a product that is actually needed by the customer, and not in a sense of does it solve a problem, so they need it, in a sense of do they feel the urge to buy the product because they want to. At the end of the day, everyone is buying based on an identity. They want to fit an aesthetic. They want to fit an identity, right? Like, for example, I bought this hoodie because I wanted to fit the nonchalant hoodie person vibe, right? Darcy bought this leather jacket because he wanted to aura farm in a leather jacket, right? Because we want to associate ourselves with an identity. So that's why when you're picking these products, you have to pick a product that has a cult-like audience, because a cult-like audience is an identity, right? So say let's basketball players, for example, that could be a cult-like audience. Basketball players are going to buy like these short shorts and a backpack and a basketball to fit in with the basketball identity. So at the end, it's all just an identity thing, right? We have to think like, how are the customers trying to fit an identity?
Yeah, and you sort of also got to make them feel like FOMO by not having the product in the content that you make with that branded shit, with the branded style of content. How to prepare thoroughly for Q4?
Yeah. Good question, as it is
pretty good question because we're not far away from it.
Yeah.
I'd say like you'd want, say, a minimum of 2 active stores that are currently selling consistently. Going into it, you'd want to be ordering products to test, and do everything with more speed and more urgency is what I would say.
100%.
Like, you know, you don't spend as long testing products if it's not working. You haven't cracked a viral within like 10 to 14 days. Fucking bun it off and start something new. Yeah.
You can definitely go down the route of running seasonal products, Christmas, Halloween, blah, 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 like all those seasonal products. And you can make a fat bag of seasonal products, like no doubt. But it depends, like what are your goals kind of thing. If you want to make a quick bag, like run a seasonal product, like that's fine.
Because it's going to go viral, especially with like Christmas music, Christmas backdrops, like Christmas tree lit up and shit.
Everyone's buying, sales are times 10, bro. It's like, it's going to work. But I mean, if you, like my goal would be building a brand that has longevity, right? And if you think of seasonal products, there's no way there's going to be longevity because after Christmas it's going to die out. After New Year's,
if it's like a fucking advent calendar.
Advent, You're not going to have that like long. That's like my approach is a longevity approach to organic dropshipping. And if you're running seasonal products, you're not going to have a long-term brand. But of course, like you can do that. I'm not saying don't do that. I've tried to do it before and it's worked, but like now I don't run those type of products. Now my long-term brands just make me consistent money through the year, and then Q4 it's just boosted. And then it goes back down, but it's still good money, right? But with an advent calendar, it'll just be up, down, and you're done. Pumping up.
Like that type of product. I reckon advent calendar seems like such a shit product to like run anyways, right? Because think about it, you have to fucking rip it up to make content for it, and then every time you want to make a new video, you have to like have another one. You'd have to have you'd have to order like 15 of them, bro, just to test it for like
that's like so
a week and a bit, you know. And it's like, bro, people are only gonna buy it for like a very short time frame, and then like no one's buying a fucking advent calendar in like the middle of December. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Like I don't know, it just seems people do it though, but I mean like it just seems so like stupid, right? Logically.
Yeah, that's not our goal with organic, I don't think. I think we're trying to separate ourselves from like that lower perceived value products, more tacky, gimmicky stuff, and sort of create longevity with like a high perceived value product that actually provides value to someone. But yeah,
of course. No, W.
All right. Next question: how do we go about AliExpress product research?
I mean, I've had one successful product that I found on AliExpress. I've mentioned it before, so I'll leak it. But it was the Clash Royale log. Like I found that on AliExpress. Like I brought that to the market last year in about say September.
Yep.
And that was like the first product that I made money with in e-com or in dropshipping organically. And I remember, like, I just saw it, you know, I knew the game very well. The game was, like, massively trending at the moment, Clash Royale, at the time. And I sent it to James, and he was just like, fuck, I mean, like, it's pretty, like...
brain rot, kind of.
Nah, not that. Showcasey, like, you can't really do much with it. Yeah. And I'm like, shit, I mean, like, you can fucking roll it. Like, but it's so true, like, you can't do much with it. But... I remember he's just said to me, he's like, yeah, fuck it, you may as well test it. Like, even if it doesn't work, you get a fucking log plushie, bro. Like, who cares, right? It's a win-win.
And at the start, it's just about volume. I was like, it's not going to hurt. Like, you're just going to learn to film
just
experience.
May as well just try it out, right?
Yeah.
And, like...
It still worked. Yeah. How much did it make you?
Not too much, like 20k.
Yeah, 20k. Like, that's pretty good there.
For a fucking log plushie,
for, like, one of your first products.
Yeah, it was like 1 month... Second month in dropshipping, it like started making sales.
Yeah. So
second product that I ever ran.
AliExpress definitely can work. I mean, I would say that a lot of times when you scroll on AliExpress though, especially like you can optimize your AliExpress feed.
Yeah,
if you're looking
at algorithm,
products,
it's just like Instagram.
yeah. So if you're looking at like random shit on AliExpress, your whole feed's going to be orientated around that. So you have to, at first, I feel like AliExpress is just a lot of like Amazon-style problem-solving products. Yeah. But you kind of have to niche it out a bit, so you're getting these products from different niches. But then, like, and you can find products, but obviously you have to build that eye for what makes a good product, right? Like the criteria that I always preach, like high perceived value, wow factor, does have a lot of movements and marketing angles. And if it doesn't fit the criteria, well, it's not going to work, even if it's from AliExpress, if it's brand new to the market. But there is a method to put your computer on like the incognito tab, go into AliExpress, and you get like a fresh feed. That way it's not like biased to whatever you've been looking at. and that's how you can get like the freshest AliExpress products kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it just depends what you want. Like maybe your feed is optimized already to what you want, but maybe it's not, you know?
Yeah, but I reckon like that's W advice for like, you know, actually doing it properly. But if you're a beginner and you're just trying to get like a product like
100%
fast, like you can just sort of do what I did with the log and just be like, oh yeah, like I have faith in this. I think it will work because of this, and this. Even if it doesn't tick like all of the boxes, like you said in the beginning, you just want to fucking test. Like,
yeah,
pump out volume and content, right?
Because people,
but
when
strategically, like that's the better answer, right?
Yeah,
For like once you're a bit more experienced.
Yeah, right? I think like advice changes drastically from like when you're a beginner to when you're starting, when you're like intermediate to when you're like a pro. Because, bro, if when you're starting, I don't get, like the product doesn't need to be perfect. You're not gonna be able to, if you get a banger product in your hand and you're a beginner, you're not gonna make money with it because you don't know how to execute correctly, right? So if say someone came to me right now and like, I want to start organic dropshipping, I'll be like, just run whatever you want, bro. Run 3 or 4 products, come back to me, tell me what you learned, and then maybe we can move on to a product that ticks more criteria. And then over time, you like your skills get better and you can actually execute when you get a banger product, because no beginner will be able to execute correctly when they've just started on a banger product. You agree?
Yeah, for sure. Like you probably need like a couple to get good at content.
Yeah.
You know, because even if you do go viral, like by luck, with like a decent product and make some sales, like you're probably not going to last very long.
Yeah. 100%.
With that product, if your content doesn't improve, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Because that was like me for the log, right? Like, got lucky, went viral, but content was shit, and then you know it just went fucking
kaput. Yeah.
Alright, so the next question is how to set up your accounts and optimize your accounts to not get stuck in 100 view jail on Instagram and TikTok.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
When you set up your account, the method I use is you just have a Gmail, preferably an aged Gmail. Like maybe if you're just starting out, a personal Gmail, or you can just create a Gmail if you really don't want to use a personal. Wait a bit. But it's not recommended. It's always recommended use an aged email, right? Use an aged email.
If you make a new Gmail though, I'd say like you want to wait like say 2 to 4 days.
Yeah. Don't just do a fresh
making the account, because otherwise it can flag your shit for just like bullshit. I don't know. It thinks you're like a bot or something.
Yeah. So definitely wait. Give it like a grace period after you make the Gmail before you make the Instagram accounts. But then once you make the Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook accounts, you're going to want to wait 3 days again before you post anything.
Yeah.
And then on the 3rd day, you post once. And then on the 2nd day, you can post twice. And then you can really you can start posting 3 to 4 if you want. But generally, it's going to be like 2 to 3. I'd say that's probably the most optimal method. And of course, when you're also making the account, it always prompts you to add a profile picture. Always add a profile picture. As soon as it prompts you, rather than clicking skip and do it later. Put the profile picture in and post it. It just makes you seem like a real person. Scrolling on the Instagram page. Account,
prime it a little
prime
bit.
It like to the niche.
Your algorithm,
Yeah, and just like act like a real person. Interact, comment, just so they know you're not like some bot making a spam account.
Yeah. And then bio. How would you structure a bio on a brand new account? Depends on the product, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like I do like three lines normally. You could like mention product features, what the brand is about, and then 3rd line's like CTA, and then you put the link in your bio on Instagram.
Yeah, or if it's a brand new account, let's say, I know that TikTok you can't add a link in bio until you hit like 1K followers.
Yeah.
What I used to do is surprise giveaway or some shit like that, releasing at X amount of followers or giveaway at 1,000 followers, right? It's just so then people, if people see your content, they like your shit, they might go to your profile, see, they'll see that in the bio and be like, oh yeah, sick. Yeah, give this guy a follow, new account, support the hustle.
Yeah, no, 100%. But other than that, I think not like getting shadow. I mean, you just got to post good content. If you're posting shit content.
And consistently as well, like you want to be posting every day. And let's say for the first like a week, your views are still pretty shit. Like James always told me this, like always blame yourself and your content. Like never think like, oh, my account's like shadow banned or my account health is no good. Like always just blame it on yourself and just try to get better at content.
Always take accountability, full accountability. It's a content issue because that's not going to harm you at all. All it's going to do is just make you better.
Whereas if you just sit there and be like, oh yeah, maybe my account health is bad, you're literally just like coping, right?
Some people, they like make an account, post for like 2 days, they're not like getting 200 views, and they'll go make another account for the exact same product. It's like, that's probably not the problem. Your content's probably bad. Now Instagram thinks you're even weirder because you've just made 2 random accounts. It's always, most of the time it's a content issue. And that's about it. I mean, once you learn content well, and I think you could testify for this, once you make content well and you go viral and you make another account for another product, it is so much easier to go viral.
And just being good at content in general, like it's just like second nature. You don't even have to think about it too much. Like you just know. It just sort of comes off your head.
I almost every time I post now, I expect it to go viral. It's not like,
even if it's a brand new account, right?
It's not even, I wonder if it's gonna go viral. It's like, this is going viral.
It's actually a cheat code, bro. Once you crack the code, just keep doing it, bro. That's why it's so important to just like focus on content, getting good at it, and then you can just fucking rinse and repeat for multiple different products, and just keep doing it.
And you can actually
keep going viral, keep scaling.
Then you actually like have confidence in dropshipping rather than just being like, I made money with a pump and dump method that everyone else is using. It's not really a skill.
But then what now? Like, then what happens? It's like, oh yeah, you could make like 30K a month, and then your product completely falls off. Then what? Like, then you're like, holy fuck! You don't really know how you even did it, and then how you can do it again.
Yeah, facts. I was just looking in the Discord, and someone has posted the most sus dropshipping video I've ever seen. Right, so I thought, why not? Let's create that, make that a question. How do we create controversy within our videos? Like, is sus controversy the method? Like,
no, I wouldn't say. But so how to make like good controversy in your videos?
Yeah, how do we?
I'd say like like small errors in the text hook sometimes work for me. Like one letter or apostrophe, like spelling error, or like labeling something wrong.
But think about it like this, right? If you're making an error in your text hook, right?
You don't want it to make you seem unprofessional, though. You want it to be something like minor, right?
Yeah. But say you're in the cars niche, for example, and you have a text like, we're just going to use a basic text hook. Don't show a car guy this, right? The word that you would want to make the error in would be the niched word, which would be car. This is a pretty bad example because how do you mess up the word car, right? But like, you always want to make the errors in the niched words, because then when people comment about it, they're going to comment about the niched word, and that's going to drive engagement around the niche and make the algorithm target the niche more. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. No, I got a good example for it. There was one piece of content that I went like mega viral with. I think it was like 4 or 5 mil views or some shit for one of my last products. And it was like the best XYZ, like label of the product. Yeah. The best XYZ for the mans. But I wrote mans like MENS. So it's like for the men's. Yeah. So it's like, it's stupid as fuck. It doesn't make sense. And there was so many like just angry women just commenting like, oh, Joey should have men it. It's on smell. All this shit. And it worked so well because it's so believable, right? Yeah. You know, they think like the average consumer doesn't know that you're doing that shit on purpose. So it's like, it works well. But then other than that, like what would you say?
I would say avoid sus controversy because it just completely shifts the intention of the video from being like product aware to just being brain rot.
Yeah, you're not trying to be a comedian. You're trying to fucking sell your product, right? Yeah. You're not trying to target like
little kids.
Exactly, bro. Yeah. Kids that are gonna just laugh at your content.
Yeah, and if your video is going viral for the sus controversy, you're not gonna convert at all. Like, there's no way. You need to make the controversy within the niche, and it needs to be a product aware video so it can actually convert. Or else there's just no point in doing the controversy. Yeah, of course. That's what I would say.
Like, I know there's like the 3-2-1 of motherfuckers like dry humping the fucking tray and shit.
Yeah, like,
but like what else is...
Well, other stuff that's sus would be like, showing your toes or
but
then that works for you once, but
it works, but it's just kind of unprofessional, right?
Like it just, it's a bad rep on your brand.
Like
I'll stick the brand owner's showing his toes. That's so odd. Like it's stuff like that, and like
you shouldn't rely on shit like that. Just literally get better at content, bro.
Yeah,
like you know, you don't want to be doing shit like that.
Always,
it's pretty like it's kind of embarrassing, you know. Because imagine like you're doing shit like that, and you're speaking to someone like in person. You're telling them about your brand,
and you want to show them,
and then they're like, "Oh yeah, show us your content and stuff." You're showing them your content, and then it's just like your fucking toes on the screen, or like you doing like the 3-2-1 method while you're like dry humping the fucking products, bro. You know, like
it's so weird, bro.
Like you're not gonna be proud of that shit, bro. You know,
definitely. If you're gonna do controversy, it's like, bro, like for example, one of my products I'm running right now, I niche research on Reddit and Pinterest, and I like study the like this niche is so deep, right? So there's so many like little intricacies and controversies, and I like make references to them because the niche are the only people who understand the references, and it's just like it doesn't. So that means it's not going to get 20 million views because it's only going to the niche, right? It's not going to like random third world countries. It's only going to the niche, but the videos convert so well, it's worth it. That's why you really have to understand your niche, do niche research, and like the controversy should always be niche targeted.
Yeah, and like think about it, right? If you're the consumer and you see something about a hobby that you're really interested in.
Sorry.
Nah, but like think about it, right? If you're the consumer, the viewer, the average viewer, and you're watching a video that mentions like a niche reference to something that you're passionate about, like a hobby or whatever, you're gonna feel like so included in the video. You're gonna be like, oh yeah, like this, I know what this guy's talking about. Like that's so like me, right? It almost feels like you're talking to them, you know. So they're gonna resonate with it a lot more.
I 100% agree, 100%. Let's see. It's not loading, bro. The old questions. Someone was asking like, how do we manage like?
I was just laughing at the fucking sound.
Yeah, it was like anyway. One of the questions was like, how do we handle account bans? That I like.
It depends what it is. Like if it's a IP ban, like your device gets cooked, you're just gonna have to get a new device to post content on. If it's sometimes like
it's a tricky question.
Sometimes when one account gets banned, it affects everything on that device as well. Or if you have accounts in the same account center and then one gets fucked, like they all get fucked, sort of thing, right?
Yeah, I mean it's like you can like push through and try to like regain trust with Meta and like make new accounts and try to prime them up really well, and it can work. But what I like recently with Meta, with their whole crackdown and like banning everyone, one of my phones got absolutely cooked. Like one of my accounts had 25K and the other one had 90,000 followers, both banned. It's all good now. Like we ran it back up like pretty easily, but those accounts are cooked. The whole phone got fried, so I just had to buy another phone. Which if you're in that situation, you can't like afford like a brand new phone. It's fine. Just get like a refurbished iPhone. That's like like a couple $100. iPhone 12 is probably like bare minimum. I'd get like iPhone 12 Pro. I think that's like what people recommend is like the cheapest for decent camera quality. But yeah, that's what I think.
Or just fucking quit and
just
working and
get a job. That's probably the best method after that. You could also pay someone. Like I tried this. Like I paid $1,000 to get one of my accounts unbanned, and it worked. And then it got rebanned in like a day. So, but they obviously refunded me the money. But like you can try it, but it's like 50-50 whether it's going to work. It's
also kind of risky if the account health is going to be cooked even once you get it back as well.
Yeah,
sometimes you can get it back, but your videos are just like, even if it's an account with a lot of followers, like you can just be stuck in like very low view jail.
Yeah.
And all your content is just like completely shadow banned or some bullshit like that.
Yeah. I think account health is just like account bans. It's just one of those things that there's no real answer. It's just like you just got to thug it out, get a new phone, try and prime up new accounts. But yeah, that's what I'd say.
All right, so the next question that one of the boys in James's Discord has asked is, how realistic is it to start and make money with organic dropshipping while still working a 9-to-5 job full time?
What
are your thoughts?
I mean, Bro, that's what everyone probably asks themselves when they're starting.
Yeah, I mean, like most people start there. I mean, it's different for everyone. Like some people might be part-time working at uni. Like that's where I was at when I started. And realistically, like it's hard as fuck, but you can make it work. Like you know, you're gonna have like zero work-life balance. But if you really want it bad enough, it's just one of those things that you just have to make it work with what you have.
I mean, you really have like only a couple choices. Like, well, you work your 9 to 5, and you do organic at the same time, and you try like thug it out, learn as much as you can, to the point where you can like phase out your job by making just enough to get by. Or most of you are probably in high school, living under your parents' roof.
What's the risk at that point then, right? Like you're not blowing money on ads. Yeah. It's organic. The content is free. The only thing you're spending is your time.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, we are so like lucky that there is a business model that is it's basically free. This business model is essentially 100% free. Maybe you make slight investments like a box light and a camera mount
and a tripod. And like everyone has one of these, bro. Everyone already has one.
Exactly.
So
there's not really any excuses. But like for what I did, I was in uni, finishing my first year of uni, and I was like, I loved my uni. There was no reason. I didn't hate going to uni, but I knew at the end of the day I wanted more money. So that's what it came down to. Like I had to make the decision now. It was literally now or never, and I was like, I had to basically plead with my parents to drop out, and I dropped out, went all in, and just every single day, 12-hour work days, with just no results, and it's worked out. So it's really situational. It depends who you are, what situation you're in.
You can always make it work though. That's the bottom line.
I mean, I've had like some dad reach out to me on Instagram. He's like 40, and he has kids, and he works a job, and he's still putting in the work to try and make it work. So like you have to respect that. Everyone has a different situation, but anyone can make it work. It's free. You can blow up overnight and just make fat bank and then quit your job.
But you don't even need to do that to quit your job. Like if you genuinely believe in yourself. And, you know, what I did is I just saved up a bunch of capital from working the job that I was working and quit my job when I got to like X amount and just spent a fuck ton of time just going all in with with like no backup plan just because of like pure faith and belief, just based off of like, you know, pure faith and belief in myself and conviction that
just straight delusion,
I can fucking do it. Yeah, you have to be so delusional. But it worked, and like I didn't give myself a backup plan, a safety net, you know. I'm just like quitting my job, leaving uni, fucking go all in on this shit. And in your like early 20s, it's sort of like the only time that you can take big risks like that. So why not, right? You know, because it'll be a lot harder to do that. Like let's say if you had to pay rent or mortgage and, you know, feed children as well.
100%.
You can't really take as big of risks as you can at like this point in your life, right? So why the fuck not? It's either you take the risk now and fucking just send it, or spend the rest of your life thinking, fuck, like what if I did?
Yeah, man.
What if I did, bro? Yeah. Like shit.
That's gotta be such a sad feeling, bro.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, anyway, I think we're gonna go jump in the sauna. I don't know. You reckon they can see the sauna?
Yes, sir.
I don't know.
Shit, it's behind them palm tree looking ass things.
We're gonna jump in the sauna. We've had it on fire, warming up for like the past hour. So we're gonna go jump in. If you boys want to learn more about branded organic dropshipping based on longevity principles, join the Discord community. Mentoring programs also coming out very soon. One-on-one access to me, one-on-one access to coaches, one-on-one access to the resources and exact breakdowns from step A to step B to step C, all the way to Z of how to make it work with organic dropshipping. So thank you boys for watching. Have a good day.
Night, bro.